If you need any Xbox or PlayStation codes or anything gaming related, check the referral links down in the description. They'll take you to g2a.com. They already have a discount on most of their goods already, and with the code CHES at checkout, you can get yourself an extra 3% off as well. Hey guys, how's it going? Ches back again and welcome to episode number 177 of My Player here on FIFA 15. We start with a game at home, I think, against Newcastle United. Obviously we had an okay game against Aston Villa last time out, although very controversial circumstances at the end, and unfortunately we weren't able to come away with the result we wanted thanks to their last minute penalty, and then the controversy where they didn't give me a penalty at the other end 30 seconds later for a worse foul. But we'll start with the game. It's actually away against Newcastle. Then we've got QPR, and then in Thursday's episode we'll have West Brom and Manchester United, and then, no, this is for Thursday, isn't it? So on Saturday we'll have QPR, we'll have West Brom and Manchester United, and then on Sunday we'll end the season and add in all of the boosts from the catalogue to see how high a rating our player will actually rise to. But for now, let's jump straight into the game against Newcastle. And if you enjoyed today's episode, then make sure you smash the like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Obviously, there's been plenty of content going up on the channel over the past few days. I gave you my reactions to the Gamescom career mode news yesterday. If you missed that video, then definitely check that out on the channel page. Obviously, there was a Barcelona career mode episode yesterday as well, and the usual career mode Road to Glory on a Wednesday night also. And obviously I'll be streaming Football Manager tonight over on Twitch as well, so if you want to come over and join me live on stream, then follow me on Twitch with the link in the description. Follow me on Twitter with the link in the description. But I think I've waffled on for long enough now. Let's jump in then. In the rain, unfortunately, all the Arsenal fans up there in the top tier, away from home at St James's Park, and we could really do with a win. Newcastle United have a game in hand and they're 3 points behind us. If we win, I'm pretty sure we'll get Champions League football. If we draw, it's in the balance. If we lose, it is hit or miss as to whether we'll get Champions League football for next season. Caballá into Vargas. Going to work it across to a teammate, Eric Lamela, out wide to Williams. Don't know who this Williams is. Might be Inaki Williams, actually, formerly of Athletic Bilbao. Obviously, that's a great cross as well. Eduardo Vargas gets there. There's the first chance of the game. It's taken 25 minutes to come, and he has rifled the ball off the top of the bar with his head. That was a very, very good header. Good move as well. Go down the line here. Oh, no, he's not going to go down the line. I'll squeeze it to Ozil. He's not the fastest and he can't get there. Lascelles will get it away and Tim Krul helps it even further away from the goalmouth. That's really unfortunate for Newcastle. He did really well to get across the front of the defender there, Eduardo Vargas. Newcastle come the closest to either side so far to taking the lead, but for now we stay at 0-0. Nice little ball roll inside to former Tottenham teammate Stamboui, now current Newcastle teammate. Idara down the line to Lamela again. Could go for the cross. There's a man waiting on the edge of the box. They've stood it up. You might reach the man on the edge of the box. Now Coquelin's going to get it. I'll call for it. I'm going to fire it quickly out to Ozil and then make the run. And hopefully he can find me or a teammate. I'll call for a through ball here from Aaron Ramsey. And let's quickly try and turn inside, which we've done nicely. I'm going to go for a finesse shot here and I've put too much on it. It's gone well over the top of the bar. That sucks. It isn't Inaki Williams, their winger, it's Madley Williams. I think he's a regen. Not really too sure who he is, but there's our first chance of the game, but unfortunately, wasn't necessarily worth waiting for. Gibbs gives it straight to Roberto Pereira. That wasn't the best of passes out, was it? They're going to work it back inside with Yannick Mbiwa. Here's Caballá into Vargas. They've got a lot of people up top who are very, very good with the ball at their feet, Newcastle. You've got Eric Lamela in there. You've got Roberto Pereira. You've got Eduardo Vargas. You've got Remy Caballá. They've actually got a really good side. There's no surprise then that if, as long as they're reaching their potential, which clearly they are, that Newcastle are where they are in the league, up here in fourth, challenging us for this third spot. So far, we're drawing 0-0, and it hasn't been that thrilling a game with regards created chances, but we could have one here if Ozil can play me through. Instead, he's played Aaron Ramsey, but he might give it to me now. He's not. He's gone to Wilshere. Wilshere tries to find me, but it's a terrible pass. I'm trying my best with Haidara to win that back. I might go for a slide tackle, but note the referee's blown for half-time. Well, 0-0 at half-time then, but it's going. It could go either way, this one. It really could. They've had a chance, hit the bar. We've had a chance, and I put it well over the top of the bar. And other than that, there's not been too much to talk about in this first half. Cabella with a throw into Eric Lamela, brings it down nicely, slots it inside to Stamboui. Pereira, there's a man making a run on the far side, it's Williams, but Stamboui's found. Brilliant feet. Now they find Williams, gets caught on the ball as he's having his shot, and they are going to get a free kick here. He may get himself booked, Kieran Gibbs, and has done. Free kick in a dangerous position then for Newcastle here, 10 minutes into the second half. Gibbs gets booked, Stamboui goes off,
Was it Tiote that came on? I'm not too sure. We'll have to wait for the graphic in the top left. It's going to be Caballard to take the free kick. Oh, and he's hit the bar again. But Lamela is there to follow up. 1-0 Newcastle. Is that the most important goal of the season so far in the entire story of Champions League qualification? It very well could be. Brilliant free kick from the Frenchman Caballard. Comes back off the bar. It's the second time they've hit the woodwork in this game so far. And then it bounces straight to Lamela. The man underneath it, Francis Coquelin, can't get up to clear it away. Lovely header by Lamela. Drills it down into the ground as well. That's Newcastle 1, Arsenal 0. And that could be a nail in our Champions League coffin. We'll have to wait and see if we can either remove that nail or limit it to being just that one nail. Lamela down the right. He is left-footed, but it is still a decent cross. And Vargas brings it down on the chest with a spin and a volley. Wowzers. If that had gone into the back of the net, goal of the season contender. I didn't think Lamela was going to cross it on his right there, so I wasn't going to commentate that particular chance because I was expecting him to cut back onto his left. He did get the ball in, and what a goal that would have been. That would have been the second nail in the coffin for our Champions League hopes. As it stands just the one, we haven't had the chance to remove it yet by having a goal-scoring opportunity at the other end. But fingers crossed, with 20 minutes still to go, there is that one chance that's going to come our way. We'll just have to make sure we're clinical and take it. Big ping by Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain out to Mesut Ozil. I'm going to run inside here. I'll call for the cross. He's tackled and it's going to be a corner. What a rangy pass from Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. Ozil couldn't make his mind up. They've made a change, bringing on Silva for Pereira. I'm not too sure which Silva that is. Surely it can't be Thiago Silva. We won the header and it's gone over the top of the bar. I'm not sure which Silva that is. There's our first chance of the second half as well. We've only had a couple of chances here. Oh, just got underneath it. Absolute pencil header and nodded it over the top of the bar. Never mind. Still 1-0 to Newcastle, but 15 minutes left in the game to change that. Here's Caballard into Eduardo Vargas. Almost scored goal of the season earlier on. Works it into Biggie. I don't know how to pronounce that. Is it Biggie Romana? That's a not very nice challenge by Kieran Gibbs, who was already on a yellow card, and you can see in the top left he's getting his second yellow now, and that is going to be a red for our left back. We haven't really stood much of a chance with 11 men on the pitch in this game. We haven't been performing. So with 10 men, it'll be pretty much impossible to find an equaliser now. And that's straight through the back of him. We cannot argue with that at all. They've taken off Eduardo Vargas. Caballard hit the bar with a free kick earlier on. He's going to take another one. This time he hits the post. Szczesny with a brilliant save to tip it onto the woodwork. Adam Campbell's come on for Eduardo Vargas. What a save. What an unbelievable save to keep us in it. If we can steal it off them then, we might stand a chance of a counter, but I'm not too sure. He's worked it nicely into Williams here. Good cross. Flicked on by Coquelin though. Right, we need to get the ball out, Jack. No, he's been tackled by Caballard, who's given it away again. Counter-attack, boys. We need something. Please, play it over the top for me to run onto. He has done. Take it in your stride, Ches. Take it in your stride. I haven't. I'm going to get out-muscled by Mustafi, and the German has cleared it. Oh, and it's going to drop to a Newcastle player as well. Adam Campbell, tackled by Ramsey though. Into Chamberlain. No, don't blow your final whistle there, Ref. I was about to call for a through ball. 1-0 defeat to Newcastle. That is going to keep us in third, but they are now level on points with us with a game in hand. We did not have the best of games there as a side. Didn't perform very well at all, and that is back-to-back 1-0 defeats now for the team. After previously, in the episode before that, I think back-to-back 1-0 wins. It may have been the episode before that one, but Callum Chambers is back and we need him because Kieran Gibbs is going to be banned. We did get back-to-back 1-0 wins, didn't we? Was it? Yeah, we got back-to-back 1-0 wins and now we've had back-to-back 1-0 defeats. Well, time for a victory then, isn't it, at home against QPR? Because, as the league table will show you, we do need to pick up some points now, very badly indeed. Here comes Andrade down the right-hand side. What can Bruno do here? Dink a ball into the box, although it's not the best. We're playing Dorman at the back here. Don't necessarily know why, but regardless, Aaron Ramsey's going to get it to Geddy and Zelalem. He's going to work it forward. No, he's going to get tackled by Sandro. Quite brutally tackled by Sandro, who's just clearly too much of a physical presence for him to cope with. Leroy Thurs, also a big, strong lad. Cuts inside. Not the best of challenges from Jack Wilshere either, and he could be getting himself booked early on in this game. We lost the man in the previous one. We don't want to lose you early on in this one, Jack. Have you been booked? Yes, he has. Brilliant. So now our defensive midfielder, after 8 minutes, is in the book. Free kick to QPR from a dangerous position. Junior Hoylett to whip it in. That's a good cross as well. Could be a man underneath it. It's Sandro. So simple save for the keeper, though. Theo with a big ping out wide towards... is that Coquelin down the left-hand side? It is. He's brought it under control. We could win a corner, we won't, but I could win this header, I can't, but Theo Walcott could put it into the back of the net, and he can't do that either. Wowzers, that was just potential, but nothing actually coming from it. Good ball in by Coquelin. I missed the header, and then Theo did his best, in fairness. It bounced at him awkwardly, tried to wrap his left foot around it, but he just couldn't steer it into the back of the net. Junior Hoylett down the right, nice turn inside into Jordan Much. Burst of pace there, nicely done from him as well, but we're going to get it away. I'll call for this. Wilshire's going to give it to me. We'll lay it across to Theo Walcott. I'm going to go for a bursting run and hope that Theo can find me over the top, which he has done very nicely. Now, he missed a shot a moment ago. In fact, it may even have been in the last match by turning inside. Oh, nice little McGeady spin inside two players, but the ball's going to drop here to Ramsey. Draws a good save. Coquelin, finally, we've made the breakthrough. Our first goal of the episode. We completely sold 2 or 3 defenders there with that McGeady spin. Unfortunately, the ball has still ended up in the back of the net. That could be a crucial goal for our hunt for Champions League football. If this game ends 1-0, then that goalmouth scramble with 3 different chances. Sergio Romero tried his absolute best to keep it out, but Coquelin almost 2-foots the ball over the line, just lunges at it. Defender can't get there, keeper was still on the floor. Finally, Arsenal 1, QPR 0. Coquelin squeezes it through to me. I could do with some support here, boys. I really could, but I'm going to go on a nice little run. I see 2 men in the box. We'll stand it up looking for a teammate. It is going to drop. No, it's not going to drop to a teammate. Lovely interception by the defender. Brilliant turn though by Theo Walcott. Can he get across into the box? I've called for it. It's not going to come from him. Zelalem stands it up. I can't get there ahead of her toe, and they're going to clear it away. Come on, let's get it back in towards the box, boys. We are going to need a second goal here because I just don't trust my backline right now. Squeeze that through to Jack Wilshere. Can he go for the turn? He's laid it back to me. Heavy touch. Zelalem, Ramsey, Wilshere. Oh, I stopped commentating because the move broke down. It looked as if the defenders were going to get it away. And then it dropped straight back to Jack Wilshere, and then to Zelalem, and then to Wilshere again. Oh, 2-0 Arsenal. We did get the second goal that we needed. I thought the defender was going to get it away there, and then the keeper made a good save, but Wilshere makes the final finish. Oh, he only just... Did that come off the post as well? Did he hit that off? I'm not sure. He may have actually hit that off the woodwork and nearly missed it. Either way, finally, again, we've got the second goal that we might need to put QPR to bed. 2-0 the scoreline. Throw for Arsenal. Theo's going to take it. Backwards to Carl Jenkinson is where it goes. Into Zelalem. I'm here if you need me, Gideon. He's going to go back down the right-hand side. On his own, seemingly, but finds Theo. Ramsey can get it back to Theo. No, he's gone inside to Mesut Ozil. Caught on the ball there. We are going to get a free kick. Didn't make much contact on him there, Diakite, but is the referee going to book him? No, he's just going to warn him and tell him off. This could be a free kick, a decent position, but you don't want Theo Walcott to take it. Not from there. Apologies for the yawn. Oh, okay, maybe do take it from there, Theo. When has Theo Walcott been able to take a free kick that well? That's mad. I've never seen him do that in real life. Oh well, Arsenal 3, QPR 0, and that is definitely game over and 3 points in the bag for us. I apologise, Theo, for taking the piss out of you there. I've never seen him dispatch a free kick like that ever in my life. The goalkeeper was completely lost. Thought about going for it, but it was just so well placed that he didn't even bother. Brilliant free kick from Theo Walcott. Arsenal 3 at QPR 0. There goes the final whistle then. It is going to be Arsenal 3, QPR 0. 3 points for us. Exactly the sort of performance we needed on the back of that disappointing defeat to Newcastle. I don't know what that will do for our Champions League hopes. We'll have to wait and see. Only 2 games left, and obviously we'll play those in Saturday's episode. But has that got us qualified for the Champions League? Kieran Gibbs is back now after his 1-game suspension for his red card. Let's have a look at the league table. We are 6 points clear of Spurs, but they have a game in hand. So no, we haven't guaranteed Champions League football just yet. Newcastle have a game in hand on us and are sat on the same amount of points as us. So if they win that, they'll go above us. Even if they draw it, they'll go above us. Hopefully it's against Spurs and they can take points off each other, but I'm not entirely too sure. Let's check the fixture list quickly, shall we? If you enjoyed today's episode, then make sure you leave it a like rating and subscribe if you haven't already. We have West Brom next. Newcastle play Stoke, and their game in hand is that one against Stoke then. And they've got Middlesbrough on the 16th. Yeah, it is. And they've got Middlesbrough on the 16th, and they have Villa away on the final day. Spurs have, where are they? Spurs have Manchester United away in their next game. And then they've got Chelsea at home. Wow, Spurs with really tough games. Really tough games. We should qualify for the Champions League then. Hopefully Spurs will drop points. But that's going to bring today's video to a close. Thank you very much for watching. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you haven't already. Check the channel page for anything you may have missed over the past few days, whether it be this series, the Barcelona series, or the Career Mode Road to Glory series. I'll be streaming on Twitch, streaming Football Manager later on tonight. So make sure you check the description for the link to that and to my Twitter. Oh, I'm going. I'll keep yawning. I'll see you later, guys.